We got another Epstein on our hands. John McAfee found dead in prison cell after courts allow extradition to U.S. McAfee was set to face charges of tax evasion once back in the U.S. Antivirus software pioneer John McAfee was found dead in a cell in Spain on Wednesday, a prison official said shortly after a court approved his extradition to the United States, where he was wanted for tax evasion. Now, I'm not going to do many cuts in this because I have to go to work here in a half hour, so I'm trying to get this done as efficiently as possible. But this needs to get out there as soon as possible. This is the Epstein 2.0. We got, we're going to find out more news of how he was connected to Hillary Clinton. But you'll see the actual facts of why, he didn't kill himself. This is him tweeting in 2020. I'm content in here. I have friends. The food is good. All is well. Know that if I hang myself a la Epstein, it will be no fault of mine. Getting subtle messages from U.S. officials saying, in effect, we're coming for you, McAfee. We're going to kill you. I got a tattoo today. Just in case if I suicide myself, I didn't. I swacked. Check out my arm. Schwacked. And of course, UK-born computer pioneer John McAfee found dead in prison cell. John McAfee's wife wrote this tribute on him on Father's Day while he was in prison. She predicted he would die. Now the U.S. authorities are determined to have John die in prison to make an example of him for speaking out against the corruption within the government and their agencies. The media continues to vilify him per their narrative, and there is no hope of him ever having a fair trial in America because there is no longer justice in America. So this is probably why he was going after the U.S. government.
Good afternoon, all. This is John McAfee. I'm coming out later today with a web page that discusses in great detail corruption within the U.S. government and what it means. We need to understand there are really two levels of corruption. One is the individual's abuse of power. For example, last week I outed the head of the Bahamian police organization. I gave his secret account number, the bank name. I gave the dates, the times, and from whom deposits came into this account totaling many times the police chief's salary. I had named the cash withdrawals, again, totaling many times his salary. I linked deposits to a decision made by that person to buy multi-million-dollar contract from Motorola Communications. And what happened? Absolutely nothing. Cabinet ministers jumped to his defense. No one bothered to go into that account to verify or deny. In fact, it was ignored. That level of corruption is protected by the system of corruption. There is corruption that goes far deeper, however, and that is the corruption of those who reach for more power in order to be more corrupt. In America, that happens through legislation. That legislation does two things. It diminishes the power of the citizen and proportionally increases the power of the government. This is what I'm going to be discussing later on today in the webpage. Really, every American should read this. Thank you very much.
I believe he was going to spill the beans on some high-ranking officials in the U.S. government, Republican and Democrat alike. And maybe he was going to spill the beans very soon, or his wife was going to spill the beans very soon. Just like Epstein was about to. And, he suicided himself. Quotation marks, suicided himself. Even though we know Hillary killed him. This is the last video. This is the last video of John McAfee. I don't have time to watch it, but you can find it on Jack Posovic's channel. The CIA has attempted to collect us. We are at sea now, and we report more soon. I will continue to be dark for the next few days. This is what happens when you go against the U.S. government and the corruption within the U.S. government that everybody knows that is going on. you are either jailed, persecuted, or suicided, or killed, pretty much. But that's going to be the video, guys. Share this video. It's very important to get out there. John McAfee did not kill himself, neither did Epstein. We must get these messages out there and let everybody know that these high-ranking officials, Republican and Democrat alike, are corrupt, and they go after regular Americans that try to go after this corruption and try to prove it. That's going to be the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.